10 reasons why graduating school sucks.
Let's talk about that. Okay guys, so today we're gonna talk about the reason why all these high school kids are gonna regret wanting to graduate.
Wanting to graduate high school. It's
Okay.
basically 10 reasons.
10 reasons. Okay, the first reason is student debt. You know, you're like, oh, you know, I go to high school, I don't have to pay anything. My parents don't have to pay anything. Unless you're like a snobby kid and go to a private school, you know?
Yeah.
So, you're gonna go to a college.
Of your desire. Any college.
Yeah. And the entrance fee is gonna be, what, like $20,000? What is that? Like a year of pay at some bank or whatever? So you go in.
And you're like, I got this. I can pay this off.
And then 4 years later, you're $100,000 in debt. And you
How great is that?
How beautiful is that? You could have bought a house. You could have bought a car. You know, you could have gotten a girlfriend. But now you're stuck in debt, and life sucks for you now. Correct?
Basically.
Okay. Now for the next reason, you're never gonna see most of your friends ever again. And
Ever.
because most people suck. We all suck, actually.
That's basically the truth.
Because me, I could have hanged out with some of my friends, but my lazy ass doesn't want to text them back or actually drive to their house.
It's a lot of gas you have to pay for doing that.
Yes, sir. My truck takes about $50 a week. And I only go to work, to school, and sometimes to some homies' houses, including this kid's. Same with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Basically, yep.
Okay, the third reason.
You have to be a freshman all over again.
Yes, you have to go right back into college, unless you're not going to, then you have to fucking worry about it.
Yeah, no.
But you go back into college, and you're like, wow, I graduated high school, I feel like a badass. And the sophomores are gonna go, I smell nothing but fish.
That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, and you're gonna get ridiculed again, just like 9th grade.
9th grade.
Yeah. Okay, the next reason is nobody pays any attention to you anymore. You know
how in high school you were that class clown, you know, everyone laughed at your jokes. Well, graduating high school,
what happens?
what happens?
You do a scene in a college class, nobody likes you for that, nobody laughs at it. I've seen in the college I go to, if you can call it a college, you sit there in class and this kid tries to be smart with the teacher, nobody fucking likes it. Everybody's trying to get through that hour and a half long class so they can fucking go
as possible.
Yeah, we don't want to fucking see you arguing with the teacher. Fucking shit is that, you know?
Exactly.
But in high school, you go to school every single day, and you really just, oh, like, that's funny. But in college, no, I'm sorry. Now, for the next reason, your parents can kick you out whenever the fuck they want. Now, you may think, this is great. I get to live by myself. I don't have to worry about my parents. But you do know,
you're going to be like, Mom, Dad, I'm out.
And I want you back because the life sucks. You have to get a job and whatnot. You have to support yourself, and you're not going to be able to do that for the next 4 years if you get kicked out.
Because the first job you have is going to suck ass.
Yeah, and you're going to move right back with your parents. Now, the next reason comes right along with it. You have to pay bills now.
Lots and lots and lots of bills.
A lot of them. Because your phone, your parents pay like, what, $300 to support the whole family with this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you may think, oh, I'm going to get Metro PCS, pay $50, you know, every month. But you still have to have the phone that you need to buy for Metro, and then you have to buy the plan. Now, if you go to AT&T, you get a better plan, better reception, or T-Mobile or Verizon. But that's still a shitload of money.
That's a lot of money. And then plus, adding on, your gas. Let's say you get your own apartment. Well, what then? Your electricity, your water. Like, how awesome is that?
Yeah, and then cable.
Pay all that.
Actually, not cable. Nobody watches cable anymore. The internet. You're going to be struggling to pay that fucking internet. And I know it's $30 a month, but $30 for internet, $50 for gas. Then we have your apartment that's like $600 a month. And then all the other shit, like your groceries and your porn collection, all that shit piles up and it sucks dick.
Yeah.
Not that I would know. Now, for the next reason, no, I think I wrote that twice. Nobody puts up with your shit. Oh, wait, that's the same shit, right?
Yeah.
As nobody pays attention to you anymore.
No, I mean, I guess nobody puts up with their shit. It's like, let's say in high school, you do something bad, okay? In the classroom. Like, what are the teacher gonna do? Just yell at you, send you to sack, right?
Oh, yeah.
But in real life, you do something bad, what happens?
They call the cops.
They call the cops.
Even in college, like you're sitting in class and this kid doesn't stop, they're gonna handcuff you and put you in the back of their cop car. Unless you're a civilized adult and just walk out the room when the teacher tells you to, then you don't have a problem. Mm-hmm. But if you have that clown that doesn't shut the fuck up, or even at work, you know, if you start messing with everybody in work, they're all gonna fucking hate you. You're gonna get fired.
Most likely.
Yeah, and you're not gonna be able to pay your bills.
Mm-hmm.
Now for the next reason. You actually have to pay attention in school.
Why is that?
Because in high school, your teachers like to work with you. Mm-hmm. They're like, okay, you know, you missed a certain thing, you know, you can make it up. You know, you sit there, there's a whole bunch of assignments, you can skip some. Even if you miss a test, sometimes the teacher just passes the class because they all fucking fail. But in college, no. Some classes even only have 3 tests.
The whole semester.
The whole semester. And you just go to class and do that test. If you miss it, there's no makeups in college. They don't let you rewrite anything. They don't let you retake a test. Mm-hmm. Except certain teachers that have 4 tests. And they're like, okay, we'll let 1 fly. But even then, if you get low scores on 2, then you're fucked either way. So
then you lose all that money that you just paid for.
That's like what? Yeah, that's a lot of money that you fucking lose for being a dipshit, not paying attention in class.
It's awesome, man. Like, I'm looking forward. I like graduating high school.
I mean, I feel great right now. Okay, and the next reason is you're trading school for work. Unless you go to college, which is you're trading school
and work at the same time.
For school and work. And you go to school for 8 hours. You wake up early in the morning. You're like, fuck, I have to go sit down and sleep in class.
And listen to this teacher talk to me and do all this work.
But in the real world, you have to wake up early in the morning, clock the fuck in, and do your fucking job.
Do your job. Yeah.
And after work, you have to go to your college class and pay attention there too.
For another 5 or 4 hours.
And there, your life sucks. And now, for the final reason, you actually have to have real relationships now. And that's not only talking about a girlfriend.
We're talking about actual friends.
You used to walk down the hall, you see a couple of people, hey, oh, what's up, man? What's poppin'? What's chillin'? What's cracking in your side of the hood, homeboy? Mm-hmm. But now it's not like that at all. Now you actually, if you want to hang out with a friend, you pick up your telephone and you be like, hey, do you want to hang out and smoke some weed?
Smoke weed every day.
That's what you do.
It's basically what you do. You take college classes and you might sit down to somebody, get to know them, and maybe you start a friendship out of that. But other than that, everybody stays to themselves in college. It's not like the movies. Mm-hmm. Unless you go to some fraternity bullshit, then you're fucking psycho. But now you actually have real relationships with people. Including your spouse or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because you don't just make out with them in the hall randomly, text each other all night, and then wake up and meet up in the hall. You actually have to see them almost every other day. Or, you actually have to hang out with their family. You have to go with them to places. You don't see them every day. Unless you move in, which just leads back to paying bills and getting kicked out of your house.
Over and over.
And over again. But don't let this discourage you from graduating high school. It's just another step in your beautiful life.
Your beautiful life.
That's just what we think.
And as always, thanks for watching.